Hey, something happened today that caught a lot of investors by surprise. In case you didn't hear or notice, space stocks got hammered. Redwire fell more than 15%. Rocket Lab was down 15%. Intuitive Machines, LUNR, fell more than 13%. ASTS lost more than 10%. And several other space related names were hit as well. So, what happened? The headline that got most of the attention involved Redwire. A Wall Street analyst at Jefferies downgraded the stock. And what's interesting is that the analyst reportedly lowered the rating while simultaneously raising the price target. Okay. All right. It's kind of different. But anyway, that created confusion among investors. Who likes confusion? Nobody. Um, they, people hit the cash out button and ran for the exits. I mean, they were out quick. And I'm not going to, criticize Jeffries or anything. I mean, they get paid to voice their opinion, right? That's their job. Okay, they cost me some money, and they might have cost you some money too. Probably did. So I'm not a big fan of that. So anyway, what are you going to do? Apparently, all you need to shake an entire sector is one computer, 10 fingers, and one analyst report. Because once Redwire started falling, the selling spread like cancer, like wildfire across the whole sector. Rocket Lab down, LUNR down, ASTS, Planet Labs, York Space, YSS down, and probably a half dozen others, you know. So if this was only a Redwire story, we wouldn't have seen, broad weakness across the whole sector. And that makes today's action interesting. Many of these stocks have had tremendous upruns, for the whole year. Redwire, Rocket Lab, ASTS, and several of the names have produced gains that, most people would gladly receive. So when stocks rise that far, it doesn't always take a whole lot to, trigger profit taking. So sometimes a piece of news becomes the excuse that investors use to, cash out and run for the exit. The thing now is, what happens next? If buyers step back into the sector quickly, like tomorrow morning, you know, investors may see today's decline as a temporary pullback, inside of a larger uptrend, and the uptrend being, heading toward next the Friday after this coming, June 12th for the SpaceX IPO. You know, 11 days from now, and counting. So if the selling continues, traders will start looking for support levels and signs that momentum is cooling across the group. I don't think it's going to cool down. I think today was just, take some profit off the table, and put some money back in your pocket, and then maybe reevaluate and then redistribute. I think tomorrow might be some redistribution. I think a lot of people were thinking today was going to be a red hot day right out of the gate for space, but it just wasn't that way because of the one Redwire analyst report. So anyway, today the news became the trigger, and the selling became the story. So we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. And it looks like LUNR, Redwire, Planet Labs, and others can be had at a pretty good discount tomorrow morning. Anyway, good luck, and we'll see what we can get going. I'd really like to make some money, and I'll see you next time.